was watching Mr. Ford on TV and he's just disappointed in you mayors with all the new authority
We
are
are
not
fine.
breaking, are not popping up new housing.
I don't have the authority.
But my thoughts are, where's the bucks? Show me the bucks, we'll make them pop up.
Welcome everyone to the Corporation of Township of Berkshire Valley Committee meeting. Today is Tuesday, September 2nd, 1:30 p.m. and we are in Council Chambers, Municipal Building, and hosting via Zoom conferencing. We have a call to order. Are there any additions to the agenda? I have one, which is the painting of the back door of the library. Is there anything else anyone would like to add? No? Okay, being confirmation of agenda? All in favor? Are there any pecuniary interest or general nature thereof? I see none. If we can get approval of the minutes from the last meeting,
Nice so move.
all in favor? I see that we don't have any delegations today. So starting off with reports, Kevin, you're up first.
Yeah, no, anyone. I'm here today because just would like to increase our ice rental rate for the upcoming year. And we reached out to our neighboring parties and you have, okay, good. So anyways, we're very comparable within, $5-10 kind of deal, so I just need a motion from council to move forward with this and with the.
I think this is extremely reasonable and thank you for not coming to council without checking with their neighbors. You preempted the question I've been asking for 15 years. So this is great. I think this is absolutely fine.
But
I don't know what,
All in favor? I think it's great.
Sorry, I was gonna ask a question.
Yeah.
So for our ice, if you wanted to rent it for a hockey game or a old timers pickup game or a birthday party, say that's the rate.
yes, now it depends what that, John, is. If it's adult, it is 180. And if it's mostly minor hockey age,
Okay,
then we'll just, that's where you kind of draw the
Yeah.
line is need to be fair.
but the 180 is the max.
That's correct. Yeah.
All right, very good deal, actually.
Seems fair across the
Okay.
board.
well, and if we don't increase them a small amount every year, then all of a sudden they go up 20% or 25%. And that's not palatable. So
People don't realize it hasn't been increased.
exactly.
So I approve.
All in favor?
It will just direction to staff that is gonna come forward with the fees bylaw on September 16th.
Okay, so we need,
It's
it's
no,
good, that's
she's,
commented,
and
okay,
that's got staff direction.
great.
Yeah, that when we wanted to open up the fee bylaw for a couple of other things, and that said to the senior leadership team. Anybody wants to raise their fees, we're opening up this bylaw once,
Yeah,
which is very
that's
efficient.
good recommendation.
Yeah, and I don't think it's a bad idea to open it up once a year.
Everything else is increased annually. Right,
Wait,
we have to,
Yeah,
to a degree, right, it could be 1%, like
Yeah.
versus. This is 10%. Okay,
Well,
thanks, Kevin.
You,
Jason.
here's the guy that wants to increase some fees.
So,
Hi, Jay.
So, we have, another hire. We hired Tom Tang. To replace, retirement. He started on August 5th. So we also put in for, 3-month sanitation assistant. Up on the back of the truck. Our gentleman that was on the back, he's still not back yet, so we have to, we were using our students to fill in, so, we have, the gentleman for another week, so. Hopefully work out, hopefully. We're gonna interview, I think, Monday. So the Monday to Thursday hours that snow dippers are finished, but we will still continue with the Thursday. Till till the end, well, the 410 shifts will be finished on September 20th.
And they were successful?
Yes.
So that will most likely be recurring for summers
I hope so.
in the future.
The hazardous waste depot will be closed on September 27th. The Highway 41 site will be closed Tuesday, September 30th for National Truth and Reconciliation. The Bell Street sidewalk has been completed. And McGrath Road has been completed with the shoulder.
I think they're having a party to celebrate the completion of the Bell Street. Or is that part of the walkway
That was
project?
probably
Yeah.
the walkway also done, everything, so.
Well, they do connect, which was an excellent
Yes.
time for us to do it, yeah.
Tariff fees and bylaws, due to the increase in visitors, the Sand Road site. And every hauling fees, I'd like to consider $1 increase in the purchasing of tags. And also we did also check with other municipalities.
I know you did because you wouldn't come to the table with it.
I question that when I go to North Dakota, when I go to the dump there, I'm like, hey, you're number two.
Well, it's no different than anything else. We want to be comparable. We don't want to overdo it, but we don't want to underdo it, because again, then you're playing catch up. And it was, a bit shocking to see that the last time we did this was 2016, which in 4 months will be a decade ago.
Yes.
So as much as I don't like this at all, especially as a ratepayer and somebody that uses our waste sites, I do understand why we would, but I mean, what do other council members think?
No, I think that we should be on par with others, what they're paying, and costs go up, labor costs go up. Dealing with our garbage, the cost of everything is going up.
Yeah.
And if we haven't changed it in 10 years, to the point earlier about raising prices,
Yeah,
we need to catch up so we're not dinging residents with, significant increase on something that we can deal with now.
Yeah.
It's my 2 cents.
So as the cards will also then be changed from $20 to $30 cards.
when would that happen? I'm just-
You can buy some that.
I'm gonna stock up. No, I'm kidding. I think it was a good recommendation, Jason, but again, I think that we should be looking at these things more often.
Yes.
As the person in the household that doesn't generally do the dump run, I didn't realize.
A lot of the waste sites only went up within the last year.
Really?
Yes.
Okay,
It's
interesting.
Mark, do you have any comments? John?
So the taking a half-ton load to the dump, to the site, is that equivalent to a full card?
No, John, it would be per bag, right?
Yeah,
On your cards.
so on the card, yes. But the pickup load, I can probably put more stuff. That's a more economical dump, maybe.
No, you're still gonna get charged per bag,
Okay,
other than if you go to the construction demo site at Snow
Yeah.
Benders.
I was wondering if that's what you were talking about, if you were talking about.
well, I do go to the demo site mostly, but yeah. Okay, so to go to the Sand Road site, I bring it in bags. That's the most efficient way.
Yes,
Good.
yes.
It's the only way,
Is there
or in recycling.
a size bag capacity? Like you've got the construction bags, then you have the smaller, normal size bags. Any limitations?
No, not really, no.
Bag's a bag.
A bag
There is
is
a
a bag.
there's a weight limit.
Yes, 50 pounds.
That's for the garbage truck.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, so what about,
If you
Well,
can lift a bag.
You can
out of
throw it
the
in the
your
bin.
truck,
yeah, and throw it in the thing, yeah. Okay,
So construction demolition, the trailer at Sand Road,
Yeah,
lately we've seen a big increase of people dumping into the bin. Which then, we have to haul more, because if it's full, then, we have to have it ready for the sites being open.
and John and Tracy were not here when we made that decision. So just so you're aware, we agreed that we would put a small bin at Sand Road for small amounts of C and D. Not trailer loads of C and D.
Something you could get in the back of your car or something.
Exactly, like if you had a couple of 2x4s. But if people are bringing loads of material to our site that's not C and D, that's unfair to staff.
Plus, it's not, we're not getting the fees for it,
Right,
right?
right.
So I would like to suggest a $25 fee if they want to bring in. It would be the same as that if they went to Snowdrifters.
And they're not allowed to use the voucher.
No, because your voucher then is good for Snowdrifters only, because then you're gonna get like a half-ton trailer load.
Right. Yeah, if this has become a challenge, then I kind of feel like we have to take your recommendation. I wouldn't want to take that away, because just like household hazardous waste, that stuff is just gonna go in garbage bags.
Hmm.
If we don't provide a place for it.
Yeah. Or paint cans, that kind of thing, if we don't, tell people where they need to take stuff.
Well, after the very first day of HHW many years ago, when that little hut filled up basically the first weekend, where was all that stuff going prior?
Yeah.
Because people were not stockpiling it for the one day a year. So,
Okay, so we just need staff direction, is that right, or are we agreeing to this?
Yeah, so
Everyone's
those
in
3
favor?
items will be added to the tariff and fees bylaw, which I'll bring back, on September 16th, along with Kevin's change to it.
the efficiency, see that? And Daryl's got one too.
Okay, great.
We did have a site visit from the MOE, so they checked out all our ECA books, our C of A books, and toured the sites. So that was a long day.
And when they were here, did they mention anything about our request to have a
No,
booth for?
Yeah, recycling site.
that's probably a different division altogether.
Of course it is.
Oh, you're just gonna have to use your,
Silly me.
you're gonna have to use your strong mayor powers there.
Don't, okay, everybody
Sorry.
stops. It's too soon, people. It's too soon.
Sorry, I shouldn't have, couldn't resist.
That's good. Alex was bored over there with this meeting, so at least we let him have.
Just a question. The MOE, did they sample water in the wells or did they, how deep did they get at it?
That's, no, Merv, they just come and look at the sites, make sure we're up to where we should be, and, you know,
That,
cleanliness and
it's
everything
not the
else.
water sampling here,
No, that's done by our,
yeah.
the township.
Cambium, that's
Yeah.
not cambium.
Right.
Yeah.
So the Wellington Patrick Street crosswalk, we had a little bit of a stumble.
I
But,
wondered about that.
Hopefully, they should be here by mid-September. There's a bit of, that locates to be done.
Oh. Okay,
So we had a meeting on, with the contractor and the Aegis or surveyors and on, so, you know, that was last week we had that, so they're just gonna start this week with the cutting of asphalt and surveying and getting everything prepped for next week, and then they're gonna go at it.
okay. It's a shame that it was delayed, but by the same token, it wasn't a shame that it was delayed because the weather's been so good. And I know that there were business owners downtown that were concerned that it would start immediately after the meeting that we approved. So it's a delay, but it's not a bad delay, in my opinion.
Yes, so then I'll keep everyone updated on progress. Hopefully. Snow removal for 25-26. Contact their previous contractor and price will be 95 an hour for four drives, which was the same price as last year.
Fantastic. Thank him for us. It's a great price. And he does great work.
Yes. That's all I have.
Great.
Yes, Murray.
I just wanna let you know, the part of Silver Lake Road that wasn't asphalt, that we had the problem with the washboard and
Yes.
whatnot. I wanna have a look this year before I got some school bus drivers blowing fire at me. There's nothing wrong with the finish now, I just wanna let you know, don't worry about it, there's
Yeah.
nothing there.
It was the gravel last year. where
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
It takes a bit for it to get bonded together.
Yeah, it's good, it's good. I just had to have a look before the school bus drivers called me breathing fire.
Mhm. Anyone else? No? Thanks, Jason. Do you mind grabbing Daryl on your way out?
What?
Thank you. Hello? You shared.
About to say that.
Oh, I thought it's nothing.
No, it's grumpy. Dwarf, apparently it suits me.
Looked like
I thought it was
Smurfs came.
Santa.
No,
That's chief grumpy to you.
some people will agree with that. Well, good afternoon, everybody okay after the long weekend?
Well,
That was a beautiful
here.
long weekend.
Said goodbye to my kids.
Oh, I forgot.
Anyway. Okay.
Okay, so we'll jump right in. So August, we had 7 calls. We did chase down a few campfires. We had the ban on, and 4 POA tickets were issued.
Wow. After all that signage.
All the signage.
Well, we weren't alone.
No, I have no idea what they were doing, but they're issuing Fences Act or not, I don't know. But
There was a lot on social media about people burning and
there were a lot of people burning for sure.
neighbors were
Yeah.
in other municipalities and neighbors were complaining. As they should, like, what if it gets away on you,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Yeah.
But we're still only campfires, correct?
Only campfires right now.
But we did have a scare, sorry, in Barry's Bay area.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know what the end result, but,
It was a lightning strike.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
And the mayor said that, thank goodness for M&R, but their own fire department, Chief Quaid was involved and
Yeah.
it was a
All
big
hands on
enough,
deck.
it was a big enough deed.
it was Crown protection, so the LNR will deal with it, but they do call in local resources for assistance.
I think the mayor said they surrounded,
Yeah,
yeah,
kind of try and choke it off.
and make sure it didn't jump a road.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, so,
you never want to get in front of it, but you do want to choke it.
right.
Kind of just go up the sides of it, so. Yeah, so we did move back to a level 1 on August. We were letting people know campfires with caution, just be careful about it. Just stay with it. I was giving them all the spiel like I always do, so. So we are going to talk about so you've got the false alarm bylaw revised edition, so we'll talk about that more in closed.
Yes, but, yeah, I guess we can rise and report with the schedule of fees.
Yeah.
But I mean, in my opinion, it's oh, you mean the false alarm report, sorry.
Yes.
Because we also have the bylaw,
You're right,
and I think that we can talk about the bylaw verbiage, in my opinion, was always good.
Good.
It was the schedule of fees that I felt was sort of draconian,
yeah,
but I think you've nailed it. I think third strike, that's when you start finding.
and it is like, I went a little farther, and whenever we do open up the doors, like typically we do have 5 to 6 firefighters responding to our meadow. And it is with the deployment cost, it comes in about $350.
Yeah.
Every time we roll. We don't typically charge MTO rates for the trucks unless it's on an MTO call. And that's coming in this year at $5.70, $55 an hour. So that adds up quickly.
So in our bylaw, where we charge mutual aid or aiding another fire department. In our bylaw, that just follows the MTO rates. We don't have to change that every time.
Right, yeah.
Okay, I thought we did it. I just wanted
Yeah.
to clear in my brain. I also think, you know, your fee, first time is a warning, second time is a big warning, third time's a fine. Even that fine would be within your discretion. So if somebody had something really crazy happen,
Yeah.
then I would expect that you would use your God-given judgment.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
which you did with the crazy
With
campfires.
the
So
crazy campfire.
Yes,
But
so-
if depending on how people were, if they were very receptive, then, you know, we lessened the blow. If they were gonna be, for the lack of a better term, you know. Idiot, sorry, but we
Yeah,
were,
no.
we were gonna hit them.
So I think too, just for our viewing public, Madam Chair, so we've got two different things on the go here. We've got the false alarm bylaw, which shouldn't be, isn't necessarily, it doesn't necessitate going to close. However, we asked for how many repeat offenders we have for false alarms. That does have to be enclosed because they're identifiable individuals. So we wanted to have a chat with Daryl about how do we mitigate those and how do we help the homeowners, business owners, landowners get through this transition. So just
Okay.
sort of two different areas going on.
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you've seen for the and the building reports attached, so it's quite a jump now.
Once again, we're changing a fee.
Oh, you do-
Good call it was.
That is changing their fees.
That's in, like, that's after, we'll talk about the building
Okay.
report, and then we'll get into the
All right,
tariff fees. If that's kind of included in the building, right?
it is.
It was just in the order I'm reading for myself, so. But anyway, so you have the numbers in front of you, and there is a big discrepancy now between this year in August and last year in August. Like, that's when it just took a jump.
Okay,
That's just the nature of the beast this year, so. And we'll see how it goes. I mean, I'm actually gonna say, maybe it'll pick up, because I am getting another house permit, I just got a phone call. For
Wonderful.
cottage, so. There's not, so there's, it's, I'm not sure what's gonna happen for the remainder of the year. I mean, the kids are back in school, people may pick up on their projects, and I could get inundated again,
but it is predicated on having a contractor.
yes.
So, you know, maybe contractors were taking August off. But
Yeah.
or, there could be a multitude of reasons.
Yeah, for sure, so. it's just
And
tough
I
to
don't
do.
really want my house torn up, as you know, Daryl Wagner. I don't want my house torn up during the summer.
No,
Right?
this is true.
I want to do it in the spring or in the fall.
And also there's about the increase in the civic addressing. The report is pretty self-explanatory, so I don't know what your thoughts are on that.
Well, I was shocked that our fee didn't even cover the cost of this.
Well,
line.
it's kind of why I laid it out, because I was questioning it myself. And then something came up that I think a couple of the other department heads wanted to do some increases, so I jumped on it.
I think we've been really generous in the last 10 years by the sounds of it, and we're just catching up now.
No, but like when we're not even covering our
Yes.
costs, that's a problem.
Yeah.
And of course, I need 911,
Yes.
so.
And I try to do it systematically. If I'm going out for building inspections, I will deal with them going that way.
Yeah,
I try and make sure I work it into my schedule, but there is times it just doesn't work.
yeah, no, we've got to cover our costs, so
Absolutely.
that's. I'm fine with it, and thank you again for the comparables.
Yeah,
So everybody's more expensive than us,
Oh,
and
absolutely.
quite a bit.
yes, quite a bit.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm fine
Everyone,
with this.
John,
I'm good.
fine, Laura?
Yes.
Question?
The false alarms, do the police know that they're mentioned in our bylaw? If not, I have a police services board meeting in November.
Well, we don't, it hasn't been approved yet, so they don't know at this point. But once, if it does go through, they will be let know.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll hold fire until I won't raise the issue at the meeting.
And we didn't recreate the wheel. We probably borrowed that bylaw from another municipality.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
So the OPP will be well aware.
So another price increase.
But very modest compared to some of our neighbors,
Yes.
very
Very
much.
Okay, that's it for me.
But of course, I
Carol.
need 911.
Good job.
Thank you.
All right.
This meeting is making me broke.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to correspondence A. Does anyone have any questions, issues? I know you, Mayor Murphy, John and Annette attend AMO, and you mentioned that you're gonna provide a report at the next meeting.
A very, very, very long report.
Okay, so a lot of this content has to do with AMO.
Yes. I just wanted to touch on, if I may, again, having the Eastern Ontario Wardens Caucus Priorities and Partnerships and the newsletter, which include my information from EORN and the FCM, all their correspondence. The amount of communication we are getting is night and day. So I hope that everybody appreciates the amount of advocacy work and work that goes on behind the scenes. It's quite amazing.
Because even failed advocacy work is hard work.
Yes,
Yeah, it's work regardless.
well, and I had a failure at AMO and I'm not very happy about it, so. Well, I'm not. I had a win at AMO though, I think. Yeah, or we had.
Okay.
See, I take the failure on myself, but I give the win to both of us.
We look forward to hearing about it next meeting.
try again?
Is Siri listening
It's
to you?
apparently Siri is interested.
They listen when you don't want them to.
I know.
Anyone
Oh.
else have anything you want to address, move forward? No?
Yeah.
We're good?
Yeah.
So we did have one painted door, if I can move on to correspondence B. Is that where we discussed the
Let's
painted
go
door?
through correspondence B first.
Okay, sure, put it at the end.
So,
Yeah.
my boyfriend Raymond Cho sent us a note about
Mhm.
seniors.
Mhm.
So I think everybody should think about somebody that they would like to nominate.
It's due October 1st.
Yeah.
Senior votes? Yeah.
So I can add it to the October 16th closed session, because normally we don't, if the township does nominate somebody, we normally don't inform them that we've nominated them
No,
until we
yeah.
get the certificate back, just because it can be awkward. I've never seen them not choose the person we nominate, but what if it happened?
But what
right?
if they did?
We don't want
That's
to.
embarrassing and awkward.
Are community members able to nominate, or is this strictly?
It's gotta come from
municipal?
us, but if somebody has mentioned somebody to you,
Okay, bring it forward.
yes,
Do you
that's kind
want
of a-
me to advertise for names on social media? I can certainly ask Sarah to do that.
sure,
No, I see no negative side to that.
no.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
think some people are generally pretty humble, and maybe there's somebody that should be acknowledged that hasn't been.
I know, and unfortunately, I have received in the past many, many, many volunteers, but they don't live in Bonachir Valley,
Yeah, we have to weed through that.
right?
Yeah.
So a note to the public, if you are nominating someone, it needs to be someone from Monash Valley.
And confidential,
And
send
confidential,
a private message,
No,
don't
Annette.
put it on social media.
yes,
Yes.
Cause we like it to be a surprise
Yeah.
too, right?
definitely.
But it would, if someone came to Annette and said, I want to nominate Bill Smith, and he lives in NAW but works hard here, it could conceivably go to his council.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, so that would redirect them.
And I have sent people's names to other municipalities.
Okay, great. I'll add a
Yeah.
closed session to September 16th to discuss.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right.
I had nothing on two, I'm not sure.
Anyone have anything on two?
No,
No, okay. Algonquin College has a fall business leadership conference coming up. I don't know if anyone's here interested in that, but upcoming event. Anything on the other items on here? I mean, of course, human trafficking,
but what an
there's
odd,
one, but it's,
what odd wording for a resolution. it was a code of conduct for human trafficking. It was
Yeah.
very oddly worded.
Yeah,
If
and
we were going to, I would completely reword, it's very odd.
very impersonal, right?
But
Such a
it
serious
makes it
issue.
sound like there should be a code of conduct for human trafficking,
Yeah,
which is not the case at all, of course. But it was very oddly worded.
yeah. Some of these things don't really have to do with us. Well, what about the recycling and sustainable waste management?
I'd like to see where that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so for next
Yeah.
time in the future?
Yeah, but number 7, I mean, we can do a letter of support, or you can just go on and sign up for the Her Electrostep campaign, which everybody at the AMO Healthy Democracy did.
Yeah.
And I think that's far more impactful.
Actionable than us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I spoke to Mary Ann Mead Ward, who's the mayor of Burlington, and this is her initiative. Well, not hers alone, but the strong mayors. The big city mayor's crew, and I think that that's the better way to do it.
Okay. And we had a sponsorship request.
Nope,
Yeah.
we never do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the last
No,
item, which was just
No,
added.
I
Sorry.
got a licensing agreement.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I was fine with
Getting
it.
organized.
That's for Danny Searson, correct?
Yes.
I did have a quick comment. I just wanted to make council aware that as we were reviewing the survey and this agreement, and then there was a part on it that crosses our agreement with Kavanaugh. I advised Kavanaugh, I advised Dan Searson and his lawyers. Nobody seems to have an issue with it. I don't know why we would have an issue with it. It's basically where the two where the two road allowances meet, where they cross. So Kavanaugh's crossing it this way and Dan Searson's crossing it this way. So their crossing agreement and licensing agreement both go over this one part of the two road allowances at the intersection, which both have to be left open to the public. They can only gate it at the private property.
Okay,
So it doesn't, I mean, I don't believe there's any impact because the public could drive there. So the fact that the two of them could drive there. And as I said, I advised both parties, neither had any concerns. I'm just making you aware as well, in case somebody asks you about it. I think both agreements are fine. I think they can both go forward and this can come back with bylaw next meeting. But it was a little funny when we looked at the survey that the two, and Sandra and I actually, like, we took some time. We were looking at the survey, the other survey, we were on the mapping to kind of go, so yeah, then we realized it is the same part. So it's funny because that little block where the two road allowances meet has actually been surveyed twice. It's actually part 3 on one plan and part 1 on another plan. But it's fine. It's fine. Because they both cross over it. So
I hate planning.
yeah. But I just wanted to.
So
mention
they're
it
both
because-
happy and that's the moral of the
Well,
story.
that's exactly.
Because I know.
Because it could go the other way.
Exactly.
So-
Okay, so as long as Danny Searson and Kavanaugh's are both okay and we're okay, then the world is a good
Okay.
place.
Cool.
Okay, excellent.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Cause I read it and it seemed fine until right
No,
now.
It is fine, it is fine. That was a weird tweak to it. I've never had two people be licensed for the same piece of property that's owned by the township, but is also open to the public. So it was a very strange, coincidence, and it's fine, but just so you're aware.
And it's probably like from 50 years ago,
Yeah,
Or longer.
like or longer, all of these planning things that we clean up as we find them, right?
Well, these are both brand new agreements, so this is a brand new problem we created,
Well,
but it's not a problem, so we're good.
okay.
It would have easily been missed without your very careful consideration. Thank you, Andy.
I just wanted all parties to be aware.
it's
that
nice to
this
have a
little
good news
square-
story, you know?
It is.
This little square is open to all. It may
It
be
is.
licensed under 2 different agreements. It's also open to the public through us. So everybody share this little square and everyone will get along.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then.
Okay, the last item on the
Yeah,
agenda.
yeah.
Which was added today, Laurel Cook sent in requests about painting the back door of the library. I guess when council initially agreed to this, it was for the West Champlain Health Unit door. So it sounds like it's just a switcheroo that it sounds like the library is okay with that and they're seeking our approval to paint the back door of the library.
Yeah,
And all
and
of this is free, is gratis,
it has to go to the library board.
yes, to their
Yes.
But if I
They
can let
wanted
them
our
know, we
approval.
don't have any concerns.
Yes.
Then they can move forward however they.
There's no cost to us for any of this, so.
No.
John, you have any
Good,
questions, concerns?
no, the more doors, the merrier.
Mark,
No, no problem.
Jen, you're good?
Not if you talk to the mayor from that town that took me down last year at OEMC, where nothing happens in his town without his approval.
Yeah,
Yeah, my point was just
Yeah.
get out of their way. Yeah, this is fantastic.
Okay,
I'm just reading because she goes on here. She's got 4 more doors on
Yeah.
private property. Like, this is awesome.
And I
the
think,
food bank door, the pump house door,
Yeah.
those are 2 upcoming ones.
And she said the weather has not cooperated. No, not with that heat.
And she's got 4 more on top of that.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
and I think Genevieve's done the food bank door already, it looks great.
Yeah.
They pop up and all of a sudden you drive by and say, oh, that wasn't there before.
Isn't that
Wonderful.
funny?
Yeah.
Even Food Mart. The new one is there.
Yeah.
And when you're driving, it's like, I've never seen that one before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, what really made a difference was a year ago when Rhodes painted their shack down there.
Okay,
That was all rusty and whatnot. And I talked to Jason, and I guess he took a couple of our students and a couple of buckets of paint and painted it. Really,
okay,
really sharpened it up.
Nothing like a coat of paint.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Wait till you guys see the youth building at Legion Field.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
what do we wanna call that building in the future? Because that's
I
a
don't-
topic.
You know, it's funny because I called it the youth.
I know,
building,
it's
and I
not the
said,
youth
"Turn it
building."
on a shear," and somebody said, what do you mean the youth building?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, we should, yeah,
rename that,
the sports building.
besides storage building,
Yes, yeah, we'll think on that.
the hub.
I like it.
Puberty Hall.
What?
So, have a bad day.
That was good. I actually like that. Cause he has Festival Hall in his head.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true, he hasn't come off of that yet.
no,
That was a big event,
Okay,
I get it. All right, where are we? So establish the next meeting date,
September
21st, is that
16.
16th. Yeah.
September 16th? Media session, Alex, do you have any questions?
No.
I think we bored Alex. It was like just some sort of media coma over there.
All right, so now I do this to go into closed, that's correct?
Yes, but why don't we take a break?
Okay,
And then
we'll take a break.
William and Alex can leave. I've got to let the women in the office do something and then we'll come back and go into closed.
5-minute break, 10-minute break?
Yeah.
are live, Madam Chair.
All right. So I guess that concludes the meeting. So,
No,
sorry, do we have?
No, not yet,
Not
because we
yet.
want to go into closed. And then we'll come back and we'll report and then we'll conclude the meeting.
So did we get someone to move into closed session? Is
Yes,
that-
so we're gonna
okay.
move into closed.
You should have resolutions there.
I do.
Okay.
Okay,
Or do we need to move into ending this meeting?
no,
Okay, so just a resolution. and
you
close.
want to go into closed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have a resolution dated the second day of September 2025 that the committee proceed in closed session in accordance with the Municipal Act 2001, section 239.2 to deal with the matters as indicated below, personal matters about identifiable individual, including municipal employees, second, litigation or potential litigation. Can I get a mover? All in favor? Great. And we are now
Go ahead.
Welcome back, everyone. So I have a resolution dated this 12th day of September 2025. The council moves out of closed session at 2:43 PM to rise and report that council met to receive information and give staff direction regarding an invoice from Brian's Little Carpentry, false alarm policy, and approved minutes from August the 12th, 2025. Can I get a mover? John? It's carried.
Now we can go back to the original agenda.
Oh,
You just need an adjournment.
okay, so this represent the conclusion of meeting, if we can get a mover, right?
Yep.
And then all in favor?
Yep.
So John, Merv? And all in favor? Let's do it again. Thank you.